The conspiracy against property investors is finally coming to an end. Hi, it's Nero here from Investment Rise. And in 2014, the Australian Prudential Regulation Authority started putting constraints on investors by increasing lending constraints. This started in 2014 and has been getting progressively more difficult for property investors to get loans. But thankfully, that's now coming to an end with APRA finally releasing the lending constraint that forced banks to assess all borrowing, especially for investors, as if interest rates were at 7.25%, which is ridiculous, right? Considering at the moment we're seeing loans at 3 and 4%. So thankfully now APRA has removed that constraint, which means that banks, yes, banks will still place a lot of checks against you, and they're still going to judge you against a rate that's higher than the current rate, but it's only about 2 to 2.5% higher than the current rate. So you, instead of being judged at say 7.25%, you're more likely going to be judged around about 6 to 6.5%. So what does that mean? Well, depending on your income, it means that you might be able to borrow potentially $60,000 to about $80,000 more than you could previously. Again, this will depend on each different bank and how they assess you. But what it does mean is that investors will hopefully going forward no longer be penalized because property prices in Sydney and Melbourne got so high and became so unaffordable for so many. I still see a lot of that unaffordability issues right now in our two biggest markets. But at least this decision will, I guess, end the conspiracy or end the persecution against property investors, and investors can start looking to get back into the market, start looking to set themselves up for their future once more. So it's certainly good news for investors, and I really hope that if you've been someone who's sort of sitting back on the fence, not sure if now is the time to invest or not, speak to a broker, reach out to us if you'd like to, and definitely let's see if now is a time that you should be entering the market, if now is a time for you to get that next investment property or your first investment property that could set you up for your future. Hope this video helps. Bye for now.